you got the response in the second quarter and second, but what changed? What did they do, the Kings, to pull away in the fourth?
Yeah, this really, the story was really the first quarter. Obviously, they jumped out to 20-point lead, but great credit for our guys. Came off the bench to start that second quarter. Started turning them over. We got back in the game. We made a big run, and it was pretty much even the rest of the game. But like when you had to overcome a 20-point, that's a big hill to climb. Give them credit. But I loved our resiliency. I loved our fight, and I loved our response after that.
What did you see in the fourth, where you guys got in the fourth close, and then they managed to
give them some credit. They made some threes. Some of those were contested. You got to give them sometimes the other team credit. We were in right spots. We can close out to their shoes. They made some of their shots. So give them some credit on that.
And what who was the person who inspired the defensive intensity there in the second quarter?
I think Malachi and Jameer, Marvin, that group, those guys really gave us some great energy. They were getting in the passing lanes, getting steals. I thought that gave us a great boost off the bench tonight.
At halftime, I asked TJ about the run that you guys went on to, and he said it was mainly just the energy and the effort that shifted the biggest in that second quarter. Would you concur with that? And also with that second unit group of guys that you just mentioned, how is it that they're able to kind of see it and just turn it on when it's necessary?
I think they just took the challenge. They saw we weren't happy with what we did in the first. And credit to those guys who were out there doing that stretch. They really turned up the pressure, and that got us back in the game. So credit to them.
What did you like of the minutes that you got from Malachi tonight? I mean, he was quite efficient for you, not just defensively, but as well too, gave you guys a nice spark offensively.
Yeah, I think his defense really got him going, and then he was obviously able to get downhill, get into the paint, attack some of their switches there in the second half. Yeah, he really had a nice game for us. Big boost off the bench.
You showed a lot of trust in Keyshawn in that third quarter when he picked up that fourth foul. Then got into a little tete-a-tete with DeMar DeRozan. What is it that he's able to now play through the physicality, the fouling, and just keep his composure to be able to have that trust from you?
There's great lessons to be learned in all these type of games. Like you're gonna unfortunately get in some games where you have some trouble. Can you play smart? Can you play through it? Can you still be efficient and still defend? Those are great lessons for him. So I trust him with that stuff. I thought he was good out there when he got that fourth. Continue to play the right way, continue to defend. Those are things that you can learn, and that was a good lesson for him tonight.
Coach Keith, got to ask you before the game, though, your first round pick out of Illinois, Will Riley, just played his 32nd game, so it seems you guys are definitely committed to his development there. Just want to get a little thought from you of how he's been doing thus far.
He's been great. He's got a great feel for the game, as you can see. Playmaker, ability to crash offensive boards, makes passes. Obviously, you can see the scoring ability he has from like all levels. He was part of that group. He hit a couple threes during that stretch tonight. But we've been really pleased with his development. He's had a nice start to his year.
You consider him a 3 or a 4 or 4 or 3?
He's the wing who can handle and make plays, kind of a playmaker for us, a great processor, a great decision maker. So we just consider him like a wing.
And what's some of the things that you like him to work on, going forward?
I think it's for all young guys who are again just try to establish themselves in the NBA. They're learning all this stuff through the fire of playing. Learning our coverages, learning our schemes defensively. I think he's growing with those things, learning how to pick his spots, where to read stuff offensively. So these are just great experiences for him. He's been really positive for us, and he'll continue to grow with this.
I know you mentioned the limiting turnovers in the second quarter. I also wanted to ask about how you guys adjusted to when they went zone. It seemed like it caught the guys off guard at first, but then you started to see the movement and the cutting. Was that also just part of just not turning the ball over for yourselves in the second quarter?
The best way to beat any zone is to get stops. I mean, we struggled a little bit at the end of the first quarter, but we were taking the ball out of the net. When you get stops, you can turn people over, you can get easy baskets. And then our guys found a rhythm. They learned how to attack it. They saw the angles, and then we were able to get good shots versus it.
Brian, what did you see on the double technical play with Keyshawn?
I actually didn't see it. So I didn't see what happened underneath the rim. So obviously I'd take a look after the game with that.
An offbeat question: have you ever seen a celebration after a made basket like Dylan Cardwell had tonight?
didn't see it either. I move on to the next possession.
Have to miss that one.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.